Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2021, the Youth Academy Challenge of Siena. If you like these kind of videos, be sure to like and share this video and to subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. So I've got a look at this and I realize now, wow, we've got a lot of money. 84.9 million, it's supposed to be up to 85 million in the future. When just a couple of years ago, 5 years ago to be exact, we were looking very much in trouble financially as we were minus 1.6 million, had insecure finances, and we were looking like we're going to have to sell our best players just to survive. So for 5 years on, to be now in the 85 million mark, it's quite incredible. And it also, believe it or not, makes us the second richest club in a division. I can't believe I'm saying that because I generally can't believe it myself. But I was looking through all the teams, and only Juventus have more money than us at the moment in present time. And that for me is so remarkable because I literally had no idea that was actually the case. But if we look at some other things in the near future as we go through the matches, you'll see what I'm talking about and why Juventus are probably the most impressive team in the division in terms of financial power and why they are always so good and why they always have so much money behind them. But that being said, we've had quite a lot of matches since we last met. Shall we talk about them? So the first match we had was actually a 3-0 defeat against Fiorentina. Borgia with the first goal of the game, and honestly, this game was so frustrating for me because I genuinely felt we could have won this game, or at least gotten a point, but no. They took their chances. Very good goal there in the 57th minute of the game. And again, a free kick. We seem to have problems set pieces again. Keeper doesn't get there first, and Jimenez gets the third goal of the game. And we had the same amount of shots as Fiorentina. We just didn't take our chances despite the fact we had more shots on target. They had 4 shots on target and scored with 3 of them. We had 5 shots on target, we scored with none of them. So yeah, a bit disappointing to say the least. The fact we lost by 3-0, and again we were matching this team, kind of annoys me. I will be completely honest and say that. Marco Mera had a bit of a howler in this game, and it showed by the fact we could see 3 goals. It was not a good day for us in the office. We then hosted Atalanta and we were absolutely spanked. 2-0 it finished, but it could have been a whole of a lot worse. And I was expecting the scoreline to be worse than just 2-0. But 31 minutes in, they took the lead, and it only took them the 81st minute of the game to get themselves a second goal. And quite frankly, they probably should have taken more goals, should have scored more. I thought before that we could have at least had a chance to cause a surprise. No, they scored the second, and 2 defeats in a row now is not good for us. Yes, they're 2 very good teams, but even so, we're hoping to do better than this, surely. So the next game we had was in the Coppa Italia first round against Juventus, and I said we were probably going to be lucky to even get anything out of this, and that goal summed up our day already. 1-0 to them. However, we equalised. Melpelli plays his free kick in, and Landy gets there before the goalkeeper to get his first ever goal for the club. It might be his last ever goal for the club too. However, Juventus took the lead again inside the 59th minute of the game. Pedri, 34-year-old Pedri, scores his first of the game to make it 2-0, 2-1, and then Juventus score their third late on to kill any chance we had of scoring ourselves a chance of getting an equaliser. Kyra with that finish, and another victory for Juventus against us. They deserve the win. It was not a surprise that we were losing this game, but I genuinely felt that the tackle at the end, whenever you see those go in, you know, oh, they're going to score now, aren't they? It's just so predictable when the match engine does that. It feels like whenever your player makes a tackle, everyone else on your side stops, but their opposition player continues on anyway. And for that was a little frustrating, I'll be completely honest, and it kind of kills my joy for the game sometimes. It really does. But still, Juventus are a good team. It's not surprising we lost to them. So the next game we had was against Sassuolo, and we lost this game by 2-0. 4 straight defeats in all competitions, 7 defeats in 8 in all competitions, meaning we've lost 6 games out of 7 in the league as a result of this defeat. And to me, I'm going to be completely honest and say this, we were not good enough. We haven't been good enough for a long while, and it made me think we need to change something. We need to change something, and quickly, and hope for the best that we can get this better and better, because if we don't start to perform to expectations we have ourselves, then what's the bloody point of thinking we can get into European football, eh? This game cemented my idea that something needed changed. Something needed changing desperately. So we changed something. We went for 4-2-4 formation, and we went behind inside the 26th minute of the game, and I was thinking, oh god, is this going to continue again? But thankfully for us, we started to fight back in the second half. I think I went more attacking too, and Melpelli scores his first of the game to to make it 1-1. Bari get back in front just a few minutes later, and Voltaire finds Vergani, who finds Rossano. It's a good finish in the bottom corner, must be said, so I can't even begrudge him for that. You know, he looks like he's trying to kick my player. But we equalise in the 81st minute of the game. Malpelli places a cross, Oliver on the ball, finds the bottom corner, and the keeper will feel disappointed. We get ourselves a point for the first one in a long time, and our XG was exactly the same as theirs, but we had less shots on target, so perhaps our goals were pretty good, it seems like. Either way, though, I like this performance. It made me feel like we had something productive going on, and that's a good sign. So the next game we had was against Calgary, and we beat them by a goal to 0. Conte finds Bazzoni, who finds Oliver, and Oliver powers that home top corner to score his second 2 games, and it was enough to get the win. A good win, because we hadn't won since December at this point, and we were actually at the end of January, which for me tells you how bad we've been playing in January this year. This was the first we've had almost a month, and we were desperate to keep this going. Unfortunately, Landy gets injured in this game, which I think says a lot, but it doesn't change the fact he still wants to leave us, so, not great. The last game we had was a 3-2 victory against Bologna, and you can look at this and think, well, how did you do it? Well, Bondi scored inside the first minute of the game, 1-0 there. I was happy with this. Then 3 minutes in, Bologna equalised. And I was thinking, surely we're not going to concede too many goals in this game, right? Kozak with his first of 2 goals here. And then in the 4th minute of the game, so literally just after the kickoff, we're back in front. John Bot with this finish. It's 2-1. And I'm thinking to myself, surely he can hold on this time. 13 minutes in, it's 2-2. Kozak gets there first for the goalkeeper, and he's got open net. And then we score ourselves a winner, thanks to Conte in the 79th minute of the game. So we waited for 66 minutes to get ourselves back in front, and we hold on afterwards. But my God, did we have to work for this. It was a great victory, because it's Bologna, for goodness sake. They're a good team. But I was half expecting to not win this game. And 2 wins out of 2 at the end of January, after having, 6 defeats out of 7 in the league before this point, and now got a 3-game unbeaten run? That's great. It really is. But what does that do for us in the league table right now? So as things stand, we are in 8th place. Enough to get us to the first round of the Coppa Italia straight away, I think. I hope. That'd be nice if we could. And we have a +2 goal difference. Our defence might have taken a bit of a hit since then, but we got Genoa next, who I think we beat. Or we drew against. Yeah, we drew against 0-0 at home. Away from home. If we can beat them, we are in a good position to get ourselves in the top 7. I think now, as we are 11 points clear of the relegation zone, having beaten the teams down there, I have to start looking at the top half and thinking, European places. We have to aim for the European places this year. AC Milan look like the favourites with a game in hand, but Juventus got 2 games in hand, but only be able to match what AC Milan have at the moment. So Napoli would be above them too. Inter Milan need to get points quickly if they want to keep up the title challenge as well. And so far, the top 4 look like they're in their own league, but Atalanta are catching them quickly, as are Lazio, so anything's possible right now. I don't know what to expect. Hugo Godai has got 26 goals for Napoli this season already, which is terrifying, because I am now terrified of this person when he's able to score 26 goals in 22 games. He's an Argentina #1, it looks like, and he's only played 10 times for them. What a monster this guy is. I was also going to be talking about the sponsorship money, and as to why Juventus are so powerful in financial terms, and they make 153 million in sponsorship money. We make just 3.1 million. We're no longer bottom of that table, by the way, which is magnificent. Inter Milan are next in the list with 94 million, and then all the way down to AC Milan, who are third with 41 million. It makes you realise how little money some teams get in sponsorship. But we make the same amount of money as Napoli in sponsorship income, and that for me is bizarre. It really is. So it shows you how much money some teams make, but Juventus, in a class of their own, they make almost 4 times the amount of money as AC Milan in sponsorship money. If we can get to AC Milan and Juventus money and Inter Milan money, I'll be very happy indeed, but right now, we just gotta hope we can even do anything, to say the least. Looking at this as well, the second tier, I mean, we don't count Juventus, that's a thing. Udinese, 5.75 million. That's how big of a jump it is to go down. And because Juventus got the that's under 23 team, that's why they're up there. But hopefully we can keep this up and start producing more and more money as well with our sponsorship incomes as our reputation improves. But Genoa next, a game that could be good, could be productive. I'm going to try and win this because I say try and win this. We need to win this if we want to keep our charge going forward. We've got attacking as well. We're no longer passing the ball into space, and I think it's worked. Going shorter passing, slow down the tempo a little bit as well. It feels like it's worked a bit more, and for me, that might have been the ticket we needed to do all this time. Landy being injured means that Pellegrini is going to start instead of the likes of Gallardi, who's actually had a bad run of form, not just in our team, but also in the under-23s as well. So, not good for him. Okay, maybe the under-23s has been better in, but he wasn't good last time he played there. And actually, looking at this now, maybe we play him. Colucci wasn't playing great last time, which is why he's dropped. So we're actually going to play Gallardi here because he's good enough to play in the role. Yes, he is not great in the fact that he is not happy with the dribbling this side of things, but I'm going to play him anyway. He can play in both that position and this position too. So Gallardi, I think, is a better centre defender than a wing-back, which I think tells you a lot. But again, we got to do this. We've got to see what we could do. Yes, he doesn't like the fact he can knock the ball past opponents. He can't do that, but I'd rather make him play that role when I know he could do it. It's Genoa, first and foremost. We've got to do ourselves justice. I'm actually now making a point of dropping players who are performing badly. So if you get 6.5 or less, you're being dropped now, which I think I needed to do for a while now. I just never did it because I didn't think it was worthwhile doing. A bot starts as well. On the wings with Bondi on the right, who scored the last time out, which is why he's starting. Malpele also isn't starting because, well, he had a 6.4 rating against Calgary, and that's why he's not playing. We're going to see what we can do here, and we're going to see if we can get all 3 points. So let's see how we get on. Because they got a throw. They're going for 4-4-1-1 formation, which is a bit surprising. I don't often see that in Italy these days, but they're going for that, and hopefully it means we can keep the ball quickly. We get the ball back, we don't do much with it. Xavi out wide, but we get the ball back. Oh, Bot finds picking area. Here we go. What can we do from this? We literally only made 2 changes. Dye comes in for Bazzoni, who's also injured. He's gone back to Rossi, though. So they're gone for the 4-4-4-1. 4-4-1-1. I don't know what that's going to do. Is that going to make them defensively solid? Because they've got all those players back. Ultimately, they've got their one striker out who's finds lonesome. Bondi plays in the middle. Oliver doesn't get to that. But here we go. Malika now with a chance to play in the middle. Quite tall, realizing this now, and a bot goes for goal, blocked. Oliver tries to get to it, and it's going to be a chance, and it's been blocked. Good defending from their point of view. Free kick, Malika takes it, and we are the better team. They've had no shots yet, which I think tells me just how good our attack is, but Balderson could change that. Look at the players in the middle, so much time and space to himself. Where's defending? So happy he's missed that, because defensively we did not pick him up at all. After a slow start, Genoa started to turn up, and I'm actually a little annoyed. So I've got to say, no, we've got to do better than this. Defensively at the end of the half, we decided to stop doing it as well, and it felt like we started to tire up a little bit. So if we can improve on that, that'd be great. It really would be. I'm going to throw players on. I've thrown some young talents on. Dye's got the ball away. It's not great. And I don't know what it is. Suddenly we decided to not turn up in the second half, and I feel like we need to be very cautious here that we don't concede. Oh, we conceded. Bloody hell. After all this hype I was talking about this game being good for us, we've now conceded a very stupid goal. We're going to go very attacking because I think we need to do this. Very bad goals to concede. We just get completely done by Mbaya, who I remember being very good once upon a time, and now he's playing for this team. It says it all, doesn't it, really? Okay, so we're going more attacking. Manzato making his debut for us too. Calandra also making his debut. Oh, perfect debut for him. Empelli with the equaliser. We've gone very attacking, and all of a sudden, that might have been the key we needed to do. That's his 6th goal for us now, and it's very, very good. This is great. 2 substitutes coming on, 3 substitutes coming on actually, and making a difference. And Malpelli, who starts from the bench, scores his goal. Malika, it's been cleared away. I don't know what it is, but suddenly we've gone very attacking. It feels like we're a different team, a different beast. Manzato, Gallardi now. Plays it across. Bondi doesn't get to that, and they have a chance. Maybe they hit us on the counter. They got, oh my god, look at the space. Oh, Bertie with a tackle, but it's not denying him. And Milanesi, still with a chance. Goes for goal, which one of the post, thankfully for us. It feels like we've got to go for more. Dye. Oh, that could have been good if Oliver got to that, but he didn't. And now, Milanesi. I don't know what it is sometimes. It feels like when we're very good, we just seem to switch off like this. Markovic. It's 2-1. I'm braining the team again because defensively turned off once more. When we turn off, it's not a good sign. It feels like we're just not turning up enough. I'm throwing a lot of young team players in, admittedly, so it's probably my own fault partly for this, but look at who's that defending? Who is this defending that could have picked him up? It was Gallardi. Didn't turn up. They didn't want to pick him up at all, unfortunately. And Bertie Gallardi, between the two of them, messed up there. The throw in again. It was like the Bari game, actually. It's not the best cross in the world. And look at what the hell has happened here. I did not know Milanesi had all this time to himself. He's gone for goal. Maurer denies him. And Rossi almost lost out. That would have been very bad. Oh, we lost Genoa. That's not great. I know Genoa are a good team, but that's not good for our hopes of getting European football. I'm not happy. We're going to break the team. We're going to fresh arms about angrily to make a point. Yeah, that was not good. Hoping to do better than this. I guess a team I felt we could beat, but I guess we've got plenty of time. We've lost so many games in a row now. Like since December, the amount of games we've lost in Serie A is ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games since December we've lost in the league. Beforehand, we had just lost once in 12. This is not going well anymore. Any chance I thought we had of potentially doing something productive has kind of died for me. I think a mid-table finish is what we're going to be doing. I mean, Genoa won 5 on the bounce, so I can't really complain about that. But even so, I'm not happy with this. This feels like a very bad season now. After the start we had, it feels like a very bad season. Even if we were expected to finish bottom of the table, I'd rather not have to worry about that and want to keep winning and winning and winning. This feels like a waste of a season, quite frankly, and it's annoying to me. It really is. Okay, so that actually has left us down in 9th place after 23 games, so I suppose I shouldn't be too upset, but Inter won against Bari. Milan did lose, so Milan actually now 3 points behind Napoli on points as a whole now, and they lost to Napoli as well, so Juventus are coming back into this season, it feels like. So after a very questionable season so far for them, they're coming back into this. Fiorentina also now 2 points clear the relegation zone, so they're starting to get out of that fight. But we definitely need to get more points if we want to fight for the chance to get into European football this season. That for me is a massive, massive thing we need to look into. And Sassuolo also win. So we need to keep ourselves in the fight as Napoli get held by Frosinone of all teams. That's a bad game for Napoli. Considering they dropped 2 points there to a team with just 10 men. And players are also suspended. Great. Either way, I'm actually going to end this here. Hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. Hope you guys like and share this video. And that you subscribe to the channel. It really does help me a lot. But anyway, until next time, goodbye and well, good night.